Good evening, everyone. Your first forecast is brought to you by Stored at Home Rent-to-Own Portable Buildings. There were a few spotty showers across the region, but in Alexandria, we didn't pick up any rain. We have better chances of rain tomorrow as a cold front gets a little bit closer, especially in the afternoon. So there is that chance of rain as we head into your Tuesday. We're going to start off with a lot of clouds. Temperature readings will be around 72 degrees, 81 by noon, and then 83 degrees at 5 o'clock with the possibility of showers and thunderstorms. We are expecting cooler temperatures as we head toward the latter part of this week. We'll have more details on that on ABC 31 News.
Welcome to ABC 31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. A larger event calls for a larger venue. Crest Industries has been holding its annual Manufacturing Day event for the past 4 years, and this year it's outgrown its usual venue with more students attending. ABC 31's Joanna Phillips has our big story tonight.
Manufacturing Day is an annual national event executed at the local level by thousands of manufacturers as they host events to showcase modern manufacturing technology and careers. Today, Crest Industries hosted their annual Manufacturing Day event with a record-breaking number of nearly 300 students from across the Sunlaw area in attendance.
This is our 4th year to host this event. Actually, this year it's 3 times larger than in previous years. We actually had to change the venue this year because we've had over 300 students participate. The intent of today is to introduce the students to the rewarding opportunities in manufacturing here in Central Louisiana. So we're introducing them to each of our business units, so our Beta Engineering or Distran companies, to actually see what we do in manufacturing and see how it might be a career opportunity for them in the future.
The students began their day by hearing from local officials and afterwards moved on to visiting interactive booths to learn about different areas of manufacturing.
Some of them have like welding that you can go into, you can build stuff, and one of them is like a video game where you can create video games, like video game software. They had one like welding simulator. It's pretty cool stuff. You can learn a lot here. People that like are interested in this, I think it's a good convention that they can go into, and yeah, I think it could help people out exponentially.
Crest Industries was founded in 1958 and is the holding company for a group of 10 vertically integrated companies, serving the energy, electrical, petrochemical, and industrial markets. You can learn more by visiting crestoperations.com. Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
Rapids deputies arrested a DeVille man over the weekend for shooting another. 29-year-old Clinton Single is charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, domestic abuse, and other charges. That shooting happened on Roy Blair Road in DeVille. The victim says he was staying in a friend's home when he woke up to a man attacking him. The victim was shot as he ran from the scene. Police later determined that Single was the suspect. The victim underwent surgery for non-life-threatening injuries. 3 men were arrested by Alexandria police for drugs in the park in front of the Bolton Avenue Community Center. They are 37-year-old Marvin Chapman of Alexandria, 19-year-old Ronnie Wittstein of Boyce, and 28-year-old James Earl Mims of Alexandria. Governor John Bell Edwards has issued an emergency declaration to maintain the water system in Clayton in Concordia Parish. Authorities say the contracted operator for the water system withdrew his services because the town has not paid him. Mayor Jock Roy announced the launch of Spark 2.0 today. It's a series of enhancements of city redevelopment projects. It includes the continuation of 3rd Street and to improve Bolton Avenue. He gave us a look at what's ahead for the project.
Back in 2008, we launched the Spark program, which was an infrastructure program doing projects all over the city. So big corridors like Masonic Drive, other corridors, Bolton Avenue. We saw these large projects happening all over the city. And the idea was to take plans that had been on the shelves for years and implement those plans. This next generation, Spark 2.0, is about taking a bunch of projects all over the city. So behind me on this map are projects everywhere in the city, from repairing street panels to much larger projects. We are looking at completing this series of projects. So people would say, well, why now? Well, you do them the whole time. But when you get a group of them like this that is funded, no new taxes, nothing that has to be done, for continuity's sake, it's important to get it done. This is something we've been promising for about 2 years, and even though I made a decision that I wasn't going to run again, I don't ever think that should stop the progress of the city, which oftentimes builds on.
The city will put out 9 kiosks around town where residents can give their input on what projects they think are most important. The cost for the city is $7 to $10 million and $20 to $30 million in total. To you, it might just be an old coat, but to an underprivileged child, it could mean a warmer winter. Kramer Funeral Home has joined us in the Coats for Kids drive.
We've been part of the community for over 144 years, and it's just another way for us to give back to the community from Kramer Funeral Home. It serves the whole city, so it helps everybody out.
So where, just in case folks don't know, let's tell them where you're located and the hours they could drop by and drop coats off.
We're at 2905 Masonic Drive. We're across from Bringhurst Golf Course and the Alexandria Zoo on Masonic Drive. You can drop off new or gently used coats from 8:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday, and from 8:30 until about 11:30 on Saturday mornings.
And you told me earlier that even though it's still hot outside, you've actually already had some coat activity.
We have. We've had a bunch of people who drove by, saw our signs, and were kind enough to make a quick stop at some of the local stores and brought some new coats over. And then we've had some that have brought some gently used already.
If you'd like to drop off a coat, check out our website to find the closest donation site.
Welcome back, everyone. It definitely feels like summer. Temperatures soaring into the lower 90s, and our dew points are in the lower 70s. We are still seeing very steamy air out there. There were a few showers spotty across the region, and we're going to see the possibility of more rain as we head into tomorrow. And it looks like someone just changed my computer here, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but we are expecting a cold front to come through. Here we go. Back to our temperatures, 92 degrees for the high in Alexandria, Natchez around 89 degrees, 90 in Leesville. So it definitely felt like hot and steamy out there and feeling a lot like summer. And we also have a very active tropics. Right now we have Hurricane Michael. It is expected to move to the north and then to the east. It will not affect our weather, but what will affect our weather for the upcoming days is a stalled out cold front that's situated in western Oklahoma and Texas right now. This will continue to move to the east, and Michael will help to pull it to the east, and that is going to increase our rain chances for the latter part of this week. And then we have Hurricane Sergio, which is expected to make landfall in the Baja California area and then eventually move to the east. It will be picked up by a trough, and it is going to strengthen, and it is going to bring another cold front this weekend. So that's going to ensure that those temperatures will be cool as we make our way toward the end of the week and for the early part of next weekend. So here's a look at what we are expecting right now. Just a few showers across the region. Most of the rain is in Oklahoma and Texas, where the cold front is residing. It will start to move to the east a little bit. Out ahead of it, steamy air will start to ride to the north. That will enhance our rain chances as we make our way toward Tuesday afternoon and into your Wednesday. So our future radar is showing for tonight any shower activity that we have out there, thunderstorm activity, will start to diminish. And then tomorrow we could see a few showers in the early morning hours and then increasing rain chances as we make our way into the afternoon. So we do have the possibility of more rain as we head into your Tuesday and also into your Wednesday. I think that's when the best chances of rain will be once that cold front comes through. But take a look at these numbers. Temperatures, our average high is around 81 degrees, and we are going to be above that for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then dropping down as we make our way toward the end of the week thanks to that cold front that will come through. So 78 degrees by your Friday. So it's going to feel a lot cooler and the air won't be quite as muggy. Here's a look at your forecast. Temperatures tonight dropping down to the low 70s, mostly cloudy conditions, east-southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for tomorrow, especially in the afternoon, with a high around 86 degrees. And then your 7-day forecast calls for temperatures warming up a little bit on Wednesday and then drying out as we make our way toward the end end of the week, temperatures cooling down into the 70s by Friday. Scott?
How far would you go to save a furry creature? 19-year-old Chris Felix from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, performed CPR on a squirrel when he thought that he had hit the animal with the back wheel of his car. When the son's squirrel didn't move, well, Felix put his skills to the test. He began doing tiny chest compressions on the squirrel as two very confused officers on patrol stopped to see what was going on. As seen in this officer's body cam video, Chris remained by the critter's side, repeating that procedure for about 20 minutes until the little guy finally got up and ran away. The officers then shared a celebratory high five.
I wonder if he was just
there.
Yeah, I wonder if he was just playing possum and he really wasn't out.
I do kind of wonder
if he just
for at least part of it, yeah, I was like, okay, soon this guy's going to stop doing this and then I can go, right?
Right.
And finally gave up and
Right.
just made a
Who
break for
knows?
it.
That's kind of.
I mean, good for the guy for being persistent and
Yeah.
trying, I guess.
20 minutes of possum, though, seems a little bit lengthy. I thought
Yeah.
the same thing, but maybe they're stretching the truth there in
That was 20 minutes?
in their storytelling.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Could be, I don't know. But it's going to be like another summer day tomorrow with highs around 86 degrees, but we do have a cold front coming and it will help to cool things down. By the end of the week, we're going to see plenty of sunshine. We cool down to around 78 degrees on Friday, and it's going to feel less humid out there. Temperatures back into the 80s this weekend, and then we have another cold front that will bring the possibility of rain from Sunday to Monday. Take a look at that. I don't know if you saw it, but 67
High
degrees.
below the 70s, yeah.
Yes.
That's a change. Thanks, Kim. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.